Hello everyone, welcome to McDraft and Strength. Today's session is on Parabola by Directrix focus method. Before we begin to actual construction, it's very important to understand some basic terminology for parabola and for hyperbola also. Why it is important? Because in exam the question is often framed like focus is given at this point and directrix is given. Then if you don't know what is directrix, what is focus, then question itself feel confusing and it become very difficult to attend the solution. But once we clearly understand these terms, then the problem become much easier. So conic terminology is very important to understand. Let's see. First term is focus. Fixed point is known as focus. Second term is directrix. Fixed straight line is known as directrix. The straight line which is related to curve is known as directrix. Third term is axis. The line which is always passing through focus is known as axis and perpendicular to the directrix is known as axis. Next is vertex. The point at which the curve is intersect the axis is known as vertex. Last most important term is eccentricity. It is a distance of a point from focus to the distance of a point from directrix. It is the ratio of these two. Means what? If we consider a parabola, so the distance of a vertex from parabola to focus and the distance of a vertex of parabola to the directrix, these two distances are always equal. So for parabola, eccentricity is always equal to 1. For ellipse, it is always less than 1. And for hyperbola, it is always greater than 1. So question may ask in exam like construct a parabola when the distance of focus from directrix is 50 mm. Means what? The focus distance is given from directrix is 50 mm. Draw one straight line as a directrix, that is capital D. Then take one point C on that straight line. From C, draw one perpendicular line, that is axis. And as given in problem, mark focus at 50 mm from directrix. Because the eccentricity of parabola is 1, so mark vertex at 25 mm. Draw one vertical line from V to construct a scale for a ratio 1. So VF is equal to VA. So mark A at 25 mm on vertical line and draw one line which is passing through CA. It's incline. From 1, draw one vertical line which intersect CA line. Mark that point as 1 dash and take a distance from 1 to 1 dash, place middle point on F, mark on 1 dash line. Again take a distance from 1 to 1 dash, place middle point on F and mark at the lower side of the axis. Repeat the same process for 2 and 3 point. Add one extra fourth point on right side of the focus to look smoother and more accurate parabola. With French curve, join all the points P1, P2, P3, P4 and complete the parabola. So this is all about construct a parabola by Directrix focus method. Hope you like the session. Thank you.